Hey, this is Darrell from Techcrunch, and I'm here with
Natasha Loma.
And it's day 2 of Disrupt. We're down here at Startup Alley, and we're going to check out some of the companies exhibiting down here.
Let's do it.
All right, what do we got here? Oh, this is maybe named after us?
TC's Triple Canopy, but we've had a lot of people accusing us of terrible brown nosing. So,
Well, it worked.
yeah, Dan is the technical stuff,
Oh, okay.
so we should get him on mic too.
Right.
But yeah, so TC Labs, and we have this product Occupy Here, which Dan has built, which it's an infrastructure for autonomy, anonymity, and trust.
So you've got Disrupt the Internet.
That's an amazing slogan.
Yeah, so I think the idea with Occupy Here is that you may want to run some of your services off of the cloud-based internet where you don't have control over every bit of the infrastructure you depend on. So
That's often true like in enterprise, right? Like they do that all the time.
yeah, I mean, we're looking at both business-oriented markets and consumer markets. I mean, I think the same applies in both cases.
So can we get a demo going here, or what's going on?
So just what the internet is that we think that the problem with the internet is that you're on the internet all the time, and nothing is ever truly secure, even Tor, even something like Bitcoin. You know, Japan is trying to ban Tor right now, ban Tor users. And you know, Snapchat, there's an awareness among, you know, young users and activists and all kinds of people that'll be growing a lot over the next 5 years that they need an alternative to being online. Dan has a very basic demo right now, which is on his iPad.
It's using standard internet technologies like Wi-Fi, web applications. So this is a forum that's running on the Wi-Fi router itself. So this is running Linux, PHP stack, has a basic database on it, and like I can use my iPad, which
Which you've dropped.
Yeah, it has a cracked screen. That's how we roll. So what I can do is I can post messages to other people who are on this network, and people who are not connected to this network can't observe our traffic.
So you've created your own mini internet.
Yeah, it's a little mini intranet. And
Wow.
Intranet, I guess, is
I guess,
really what
yeah.
it is.
That's neat.
Nice. So is that available? Can we buy the hardware component yet, or no? Or do you make your own?
So we're not hardware people. We're looking for people to partner with potentially to provide the hardware. But we have expertise in like how to use the hardware, how to install all the software you would need to use it effectively.
We have this idea that we could easily miniaturize to something like a Pebble size, and then you'd have your own network on your wrist, and you could handshake with other people you trusted, have add-in layers like Google Plus, where different layers of trust, different levels, and as the density grows, you can expand beyond just one Wi-Fi reach to a whole neighborhood or something. It's quite local.
Perfect. That's like the guy went on the hackathon. and
Yeah,
hacked
yeah.
our hack. Would love
They
this
would love
thing.
this, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Good
Thanks
job.
very much. All right, what have we got here? You've just explained social media on a giant Post-it note?
Yeah, I think it's the easiest way to actually tell what we do. So we do micro-polling. We let people ask their friends, ask the world.
Wait, Facebook does that.
Yes, it does, but we do it better.
How do you
So-
pronounce your name?
The way you want. We, as European,
How do you pronounce it?
we would say putsch.
Right.
Comes from the German word
coup.
putsch,
Yeah.
a coup, overthrowing a government. And so the idea is really to give you the tools to ask questions to the whole
To
world.
overthrow the government.
Beg your pardon?
You want to give the tools to overthrow the government.
For
So is
example,
this the Anarchy Eye?
I think we've hit the Anarchy Isle. This is amazing.
All right, so give us a little look at what's going on.
So we've got different products. One of them is an actual embed, so you can embed questions.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute, what is it?
I think you want another website.
We don't have a partnership anyway. So this journalist decided to embed a question in his article, polling his audience. So he's had like 259 shares on this article, but he managed to collect 4,000 opinions with just a little embed, asking a simple question to his audience.
So that embed could be shared by others.
Exactly, it can be re-embedded. So good questions can go viral if you want.
Yeah, it's neat.
And so obviously what we do, we aggregate all the opinion data in one place on putsch.com, where you'll have all your questions, analytics on your questions.
All public by default, or what?
Yes, but you can decide to be anonymous if you wish, every time you express an opinion.
And do you map it? Is it sort of so you can see what
We do
questions
map it.
people and
So if I
how
go
opinion
back-
changes geographically?
So if I go back on putsch.com, on my profile, and look at a question, I can have some analytics on the question. I have a map, I have an age pyramid, I have a gender split, the time evolution of the question. So we have a bunch of data that people might be interested in. So that's the second product, an embed, a web app, a website. Then we also have an API so that you can build your own applications using European data. And we're in the process of finishing the mobile app so people will be able to poll anywhere, anytime using the app and will be able to attach location to questions and all that.
Great.
Very
Thanks
cool.
very much. Looks great.
Excellent.
Stopping by.
Good luck,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay, what are we looking at? Hey, how you doing? I like your jacket.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Can we get this entire? Okay.
Wow.
It doesn't mess the camera up in any way.
What have you guys got here?
So we're launching today. The company's called Frisbee, and what we are is a mobile sharing platform. So it allows you to detect what devices are nearby, connect with those devices, and then share with them.
Is this another thing where is this an anarchy thing? Like these guys are all anarchists next to you, or no?
What's that? No, we're not. No, we're
The
not.
jacket
anarchists.
is anarchical.
Yeah, exactly. The jacket is anarchist
Yeah.
all the way.
But you're not forcing content on people's devices.
By no means. In fact, we have a privacy button. So if you want to share something, so right now it's videos, photos, and contacts.
Yeah.
So if you want to share an online video, you go here, select a video. We'll see what devices are nearby. But if you don't want to show up on someone's nearby list, we have a privacy option. So you just say, hey, you know what? I'm here, but I don't want anyone to know that I'm here. So you can go there. So again, it's click, pick, share is kind of the mantra for.
Does that work in the background?
Yeah, so we geotag you, and then we know you're there, and then we can just send anything to you. And it's not just one-to-one, it's one-to-many. So I can throw to every single person in this room, assuming they have their privacy setting off. And
So what's the transport technology? I mean, how are you?
we have our own cloud service that we're using, so we have our own technology. We use that, but we're also partnering with Qualcomm. They use a technology called
Chip.
Alljoin.
Yeah.
Qualcomm, but they have a thing called Alljoin, which is peer-to-peer, so I can see your phone and not have to go up and down. So it's just augmenting our own technology with Qualcomm's technology.
So your broadcast feature would make it very different to sharing something via Bluetooth or whatever. 'cause
Yeah,
you-
and it's not Bluetooth, it's Wi-Fi. In that setting, you have to be on the same Wi-Fi access point, which is, somewhat limiting, but in some ways it makes a lot of sense. So if you're all at an event like this, you're all in the same Wi-Fi hotspot.
Right.
I just did a presentation. I can say, hey, here's my presentation that you just saw me do, and without having to know their email addresses and just broadcast to everyone there. So yeah, so Frisbee,
Neat.
click, pick, share. That's our mantra. And we're live
And we should
today.
say it's Frisbee
Cool.
spelled
Live today.
Yeah,
P-H-R-I-Z.
Exactly.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Oop. All right, what do we got here?
Hey there. Hi.
Who are you and what do we got?
This is Crashout, and Crashout is a mobile app. It's on Android and iPhone both. And the Crashout app is for creating and participating in causes that you care about. So we've got about 10 causes on board right now. Here's an example. This is a cause. I guess this one's dead, but this was Stop CISPA. Hold on.
So you succeeded. Well done.
Yeah, exactly. So you can read all about the cause here, find out, why you should care, and then if you join the cause, there's a bunch of tools that are downloaded into your phone and use this notification system of your phone to remind you to.
Well, I was going to say, why wouldn't you just use Facebook to begin with? But here,
Well, no, this is not just Facebook. It's
Yeah.
Twitter, it's phone calls, it's email. There's a whole bunch of tools that we're going to introduce in the future on the platform, about 15 or 20 more. And the nice thing is, it's on a scheduled basis. It reminds you to do it. Comes up in the notification system on the phone as a reminder, so you don't have to remember. And also, we can concentrate that in time. So, if 50 people are calling their senator this month, that's good. But if 50 people call their senator today between 12 and 4 p.m., wow, there's something happening there, right? So we can concentrate that activity around these events.
but how is it only to be used for virtuous purposes, or can anyone just make one? Can brands go on here and just say call us up?
So brands in the future, we're trying to get brands on board. The corporate responsibility departments of corporate social responsibility departments, where brands are doing good works in their community. They want people to know about that too, right? So they could sponsor a cause and get people on board with that, so that they understand that that they're doing these good works, and just use the social networks as a means to get more people aware of the good works that they're doing.
All right. So is that available now?
It is. It's available on both Android and iPhone, and so we're looking to get more members on board, more causes on board, and really just see where this thing can go. I mean, we really think that it's a use of technology that can really change the world for the better, quite frankly. Because get people more involved, keep them engaged, keep people active, make it easy for them to participate in these things.
Great. Thanks very much.
Thanks.
All right. So we saw a lot here in this aisle that was, I don't know, a little bit...
Anarchy in the USA.
Anarchy and revolution, and then also just sharing things.
Sharing things, being nice.
Yeah. But that's been us down here at Startup Alley, so thanks very much.
Thanks for watching.